The actress Shailene Woodley, I'd call her an A-list actress. She's in Big Little Lies, The Spectacular Now. You'll know her from the Divergent series if you're, one of those YA young adult dystopian movie fans like me. The Fault in Our Stars was a big movie for her. Adrift, the list goes on and on. She's catching heat on the internet now because she decided to repost Melania Trump's statement after Donald Trump was nearly assassinated. She posted it on her public Instagram story, and people are so upset that she decided this was a statement worthy of post. Now, in it, Melania Trump talks about the assassination attempt on Donald Trump's life. She talks about Donald's impact on her and her family, that he's a man of character, that he's funny and humorous, that he served America. And she spoke about the fact that this is about saving America. She didn't use her statement as a moment to spew vitriol towards the people she thought were responsible for the assassination attempt. She didn't use it as a moment to spew hatred towards her political opponents. None of that. She actually, in fact, spoke about the fact that love is what is needed in this moment. Unity is what is needed after this moment, after somebody attempted to take her husband's life. That's what she decided to put in this statement. And I urge you all to go and check it out and read it. It's not a very long one. And people decided, for some reason, because it's coming from Melania Trump, that this is not an okay thing to post, that for some reason, Shailene Woodley should just keep her mouth shut, and how dare she support the First Lady, or the former First Lady, I should say. And I'll just read the last bit of Melania's statement and put it up here on the screen for you guys. And it says, "And let us remember that when the time comes to look beyond the left and the right, beyond the red and the blue, we all come from families with the passion to fight for a better life together while we are here in this earthly realm." Okay. What's wrong with that statement? She could have very well. I mean, think about you guys. I don't know if you guys are in relationships, you're married, have a father of your child. Somebody tries to take the life of the father of your children, your husband. You'd be angry. You'd be pissed. You'd probably be wanting vengeance. You'd probably be wanting to hold the people accountable that you felt were responsible for this attack. And she decided to use this as a moment to speak beyond left and right, to speak beyond red and blue and say, you know what? We need to think about doing better for this country, for the American people. And all Shailene Woodley did was repost it. And now people are calling for her to lose her agents and not be a part of Hollywood. They're accusing her of going down some alt-right pipeline through her spirituality, because Shailene Woodley is very publicly spoken about being quite a spiritual person. And she's just getting bullied on the internet for having posted what would be a very lovely message. If you took out the name Melania Trump for some of these leftists who dislike her and switched it with any other name, people would be saying, what a beautiful statement, what a call for unity in such divisive times. But because it's Melania Trump and they don't like Donald Trump and they have this Trump derangement syndrome, even in the wake of an assassination attempt, they're coming after Shailene Woodley. And this should not be a shock at all. When it comes to Shailene Woodley, for those of you that don't know, she was previously engaged to Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, the football player who was talking during COVID and criticizing all the different COVID reforms we had during the pandemic, said he wasn't going to get vaccinated, and really rose to prominence with a few political statements during that time. She was engaged to that man. You don't think she would be engaged to somebody who shares similar values to her? And out of all the crazy values that you could hold and post publicly on social media, saying that this goes beyond left and right and beyond red and blue, and that we need to think about our families, is not the craziest, most conservative thing you could possibly think. It's literally just because the name Melania Trump is attached to the statement. And mind you, we haven't heard all that much from Melania Trump in her time as First Lady or prior to her time as First Lady. So this should really be a nothing burger. It should literally be nothing. And it's not at all surprising that Shailene Woodley shares the same sentiments as her former fiance. And y'all are going to want to think about maybe the people that Shailene Woodley is closely associated with in Hollywood, because they probably share some similar sentiments too, but y'all not ready for that conversation. You're not ready for some of your heartthrobs to actually turn out to have some values that you disagree with. Values like unity, I guess. So I don't even know what to say about this. Actually, shout out to Shailene Woodley, because I would imagine if you are a Hollywood A-list actress like she is, you would be a little cautious about sharing a statement like this, even though it should be pretty benign and innocuous. It takes balls these days to take a statement from somebody with the Trump name and put it publicly on your social media. And maybe in the wake of this assassination attempt, she was so motivated by how crazy things are going out in the world that this was her moment to truly dip her toe in the water of being forward about something she may or may not believe. And I say may or may not because this is not even an endorsement of Donald Trump or conservatism or right-leaning values. It's just an endorsement of the statement that Melania Trump made, yet people are jumping leaps and bounds, saying this makes her a conservative. Oh, I knew it. She's white. It's her white privilege speaking. This is why she's sharing a statement like this. Y'all need to chill. And pause for a moment. Look past the Melania Trump name that's in the header of this and read the statement. And you'll find that it's probably things that you agree with if you're able to set yourself and your personal agenda aside for 2 seconds. So shout out to Shailene Woodley for doing something that in today's day and age is brave, although it shouldn't be brave. She's literally risking her career, risking future projects by posting a statement, posting words from somebody of great prominence in our society. That's where we live today. My goodness.